Good morning, everybody. Um, I am actually tired of hearing what it comes to everyone's mind regarding to the Copa America Centenario that is taking place in the U.S. right now, and I decided to make my own predictions based in the performances of every country selection and my knowledge of about soccer. So right now we all seen that the U.S. has beaten uh, Ecuador as well as Argentina has easily taken over Venezuela, and Colombia had no struggle with Peru, as well as Chile has destroyed unexpectedly Mexico. But regarding to semifinals, I think it's a little bit more probably unexpected as well. So I would explain why. Uh, More or less, Argentina is in any way superior to the UN to the United States. So I think that even though it's playing the United States getting better at every game and it's playing as local is always an advantage because of referees and and also the fans. But I think nothing of that is a rival. Nothing of that will help to face or to help them being able to beat Argentina. I think the individual superiority of every single player of Argentina is way higher than the US's. So that's easy to spot for me, and I think you will agree with me. And when it comes to Colombia and Chile, sorry, I think it's kind of a complicated choice. Everyone who knows about football, soccer, however you want to call it, um, will agree with me that it will actually be a really close game. Chile is the last champion of America, and Colombia is playing extraordinarily well. Um, has made a team of a new generation, young players who are adapting to the national team and getting to know each other. But although they're all young players, they're or most of them, um, they fit really well, and they understand each other very well. And I think, despite the amazing performance of Chile in the last game against Mexico, it's not the same sort of game. Colombia has, and I don't want to sound offensive, but Colombia has a better coach than Mexico regarding to the formation and how to structure a team. Um, I think Peckerman is a man who has a lot of experience. Has many times, I think around 4, 3, 4, 5 times, has been World Cup champion with the young division of Argentinian selection and sub 20, I think. Um, but despite the experience of the coach, I think has the skills and has shown it. He can adapt the team uh, regarding to which team it's facing. So therefore, I think Chile won't have it any easy, and it could be a match that ends up in penalty or an extra time. It's really hard to tell. I don't wanna put my hands on fire, but I really trust um, this Colombian selection. I'm not quite sure of this. Chile might be the winner because this is a really strong selection and actual and current champion. But I will follow my feeling. Um, it's just a feeling. My brain says Chile, but feeling keeps telling me Colombia. So this is, and I think all of you will agree, it's a really hard choice to make, as well as it was Mexico Chile, and unexpectedly it break. it had breaking everyone's expectation. So I'll go with Colombia, and hopefully, if the results are so, we'll have very interesting final against two teams with coach from the same nationality. Um, Even though Chile, if Chile wins, it will be the same way. But there's been already a Argentina Chile or Chile Argentinian final, so I would rather. I'm more willing to see Argentina Colombia final because of the way the Colombia plays. Um, it's more of touching game, more um, dynamic. The way they play, it's a little bit more, yeah, way more dynamic, and also a little bit more open, and plays a little bit more on the sides. As Chile, that has a sort of a closed formation and game style. So and regarding to that, is more or less similar, more or less the same style that Argentina has. So that's why I think that Colombia Argentina will be an amazing final if it happens. So, but Colombia doesn't have it any easy against Chile. Um, but I keep with my feeling. I gotta I'll stay attached to it, and I think that Colombia will make it to finals. About third place and final, it's not a big deal. Uh, I mean, regarding to the third place game, I think the U.S. has no chance against any of these other three nations that are playing the final stage. Nor Argentina, nor Colombia, nor Chile. Uh, the U.S. is no rival for any of them, and I think the level it's way below. But we'll see what happens. But I'll go with Chile for the third place. Regarding to Argentina and Colombia, that'll be probably the most interesting game of them all. Um, a final full of adrenaline and shots of electricity and good game. Usually finals are boring games, but as these both teams have a similar style, I would say that I it might be a really good final. Interesting to see. Trying to break this law of the boring finals that we all know is true. Every final is usually boring. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid has shown us last matter of a month ago. So and I think we we will all expect Argentina to win a final. I mean, it could happen, it could not, but when it comes to individual skills and also team experience, Argentina is way superior in both ways. What Colombia has probably is fever of cup. Colombia is a fighter. It's a team that won't give up until the end and that plays with heart. We can say Argentina doesn't play with the heart, but it's uh, not as much as Colombia, if you get what I mean. Uh, it will be a really interesting final, but I'll go with Argentina uh, just by heart. But it could happen anything because it's a final, and finals are the most unexpected matches ever. So these are prediction, guys. Hopefully, if it happens so, I'll show you and everyone else that you can actually expect results just by looking how the teams play and how the coaches usually react. And and well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave your opinion below. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate on asking. Thank you, guys.